Hey y'all, so I saw something on YouTube the other day. A friend of mine posted a makeup tutorial, and there was a comment that was left on her page that really disturbed me. And she and I had a conversation about it, and I decided that I was going to come to you with what disturbs me about some things that I see on YouTube and some of the makeup artists and makeup gurus on YouTube. Not that, things that I don't agree with, but that I just don't understand. So I'm a new YouTuber. I started my YouTube channel last year, not in the hopes of blowing up and becoming this, fabulous YouTube guru, so to speak. I came on YouTube and started a channel simply because, I thought it would be fun. I am not an expert in any way, shape, or form. I just love having fun with makeup and fashion and just talking. I'm a people person, so I decided to start a YouTube channel last year. And since then, I've uploaded a few videos. Nothing huge, major to write home about. There's a gazillion other tutorials on YouTube, so mine is at the bottom of the list. But there are people on YouTube who I think don't really show new YouTubers any love. If you look at somebody like a Michelle Phan, right? This girl has over, I don't know, a gazillion followers. She's got her own Dr. Pepper commercial. Her billboards are everywhere across the world. She's got her own makeup line, and she's very successful. Now, she was very smart in doing what she did and how she did it. However, if you look on her videos, you don't see that sort of crab in a barrel mentality going on. I think that a lot of people supported her and had nothing but encouraging things to say to her and about her videos and what she was trying to do. Now, I think she's fabulous. I love her tutorials. They are very different and outside of the box. And I think that's kind of what propelled her to where she is today. On the flip side of that, though, I also see other makeup gurus. Just to name a few off the top of my head, one of my favorites, Queenii Rozenblad, or Black. I'm sorry, Queenii, if I mess up your name. Raj Posh. Oh gosh, there are so many that I can think of right now, and some of which are very successful, and some of which I think can be shown a little bit more love. But I think that people come on YouTube with this competition sort of mentality instead of let's be supportive of our fellow YouTubers and let's try and propel them or bring them up to where I am. And I think that if some of the veterans of YouTube would just show a little bit of love on somebody else's page, me for example, I mean, it doesn't have to be me, I'm just saying somebody new, then maybe that would help that new person out a little bit more. So maybe that person would go from 100 subscribers to maybe 400 in a day, because now my video is on your page and you have 10,000 followers or subbies. The other thing that I noticed that really disturbs me is the negative comments. My grandmother always told me, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all, right? So, if you see somebody's tutorial and you don't really necessarily agree with their technique or the color or whatever it is, and if you don't like it, then don't leave a comment. But why leave such a negative, nasty comment to somebody who is just sharing something with you that they love? And maybe somebody like me would learn something from that video, from that tutorial. But instead of being so negative and so nasty and so derogatory, just don't comment, or just say nice tut, thanks. But you don't have to be so malicious and vindictive and nasty. I just don't understand how somebody can go on somebody's YouTube page or their video or their tutorial and leave such nasty negative comments. Just don't say anything at all. Like, I just don't understand it. It really pisses me off. And you know, for me, it's like that crab in the barrel mentality. And again, I got to go back to the Michelle Phan thing. You know, if you go on her videos, you don't see one or two, and maybe way back in the day, I don't know, I just started following her not too long ago. But you don't see people on her page going, "Ooh, girl, what were you thinking when you put that lipstick with that eyeshadow? Ooh, what were you thinking? You shouldn't. You look like a ghost." And you don't see that. You don't see that. What you do see is encouragement. That's what you see. And I think that if everybody encouraged one another, because this pie is big enough for everybody to have a slice, right? And it's not about competition. For some people, it's about competition. For some people, it's about money. For some people, it's about popularity and status. And for some of us, it's just about having fun. If you go back on my channel, you'll see that I did a video called Who Was DawnNicole. I'm just goofy. I'm just silly. Like, I'll come on here and do stupid goofy. Like, I just like to have fun. I want to have a lot of fun, and I just happen to love makeup. Now, I am not the best makeup artist. I am not the best anything. I am the best at who I am, and that's DawnNicole. But I don't proclaim to be the best anything. I just like to have a lot of fun. So I lost my train of thought. But anyway, you don't see that sort of crab in the barrel mentality on somebody like a Michelle Phan's page. You see encouragement. You see, good job. I love what you're doing. You see that kind of upliftment. And unfortunately, amongst our sisters, we don't see that. What we see is, girl, I hope you ain't going out looking like that, and ooh, why you look so ashy, and blah 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 blah. Ooh, and I wouldn't match that eyeshadow with that really? Come on. Like, it's just, it's so unnecessary, and it's so hurtful. You know, we are one, right? And I think that if we all supported one another, everybody's YouTube journey could be a lot more fun, and it could be a lot more seamless and smooth, versus, you know, somebody being afraid to express who they are because of the negative commentary that may come from that. I shouldn't have to be afraid to post a video because of what somebody may say. I don't want to have to turn off my comments and rating section. I don't want to have to do that. Like, I shouldn't have to do that, because people don't know how to control their feelings. They get caught up in their emotions, and they get caught up in their feelings. You know, this is a free country. You can say and do whatever you want, but why be nasty? Why be derogatory? If you got nothing nice to say, don't say it. Get off the person's page. Don't watch their tutorial. It's that simple. Like, it's not that difficult. Like, I saw this thing the other day, and it really bothered me. And not because I know this person, not because she and I are friends, but just what was said, and the tone of it was just so hurtful and so nasty and so unnecessary. So, you know, I guess my little YouTube rant is all encompassing of, you know, what could be and where we are now. There's another sister that I follow, and she talks about natural hair care, and I love her because she's bold, she's in your face. She's like, look, this is who I am. Love me, feel me, hear me roar. If you don't like what I gotta say, deuces. If you do, stick around, because I got a hell of a lot more to say. And she raises some very valid points about the natural hair care community, and how we are being represented or misrepresented, and how there's a whole group of people in the natural hair care community who's not being represented properly. You know, you see commercials with natural hair care products, and they have, you know, these women with naturally shiny, bouncy, flowy curls, when most of us are type 4A or whatever the scale is. I don't know, but everybody ain't born with this naturally curly hair. Some of us got to put a whole bunch of products in it and do a 2-strand twist and whatever it is, but we're being misrepresented, and some of the comments that are made to some natural sisters that are on YouTube that are sharing their natural hair care journey, and some of the products that they use and some of the ideas and tips and tricks that they're trying to communicate to the rest of the world. To maybe there's one sister out of a million who's going through the same thing they're going through. You'll see negative comments on their page, and it's so unnecessary. So, you know, again, I think that this video is just a rant, again, because I'm new to YouTube, and you know, I just want to have fun here. And I get that there's going to be somebody out there that doesn't like what I'm doing or what I'm saying, or won't like everything everybody is doing, or what they're saying. What I don't get is, how could you be so cruel and mean and nasty? If you go on Queeni's page, Queenii Rozenblad, Queenii, I hope I said your name right, Queenii Rozenblad, she just posted a video about her skin problems. And she mistakenly, not mistakenly, but it just kind of sort of happened. It was supposed to be Comfy Queenii video, and it just kind of flourished into her skincare, her skin problems. And I was so happy that she decided to post that video, because in her I'm looking for the in her testimony, because that's what it was a testimony. In her testimony, she revealed some of the negative, nasty, malicious and vicious things that people were saying about her on YouTube and on Instagram. People were saying she had all kinds of nasty diseases, and she had AIDS and all kinds of shit. Yeah, I'm sorry, I cursed. All kinds of shit. Instead of people, you know, if you're that, you know, if you're that concerned about it, then my email address is right in my Who's Been Jiggy Bob. Reach out to me, whether you think it's a good idea or not. Say, girl, what's going on with you? But don't put out there, oh, she got this and she got that, and you don't even know what this girl been through. Like, you don't even know people's journeys. See, that's the thing. Like, you don't know the journey that this person had to take to get in front of this camera to share a piece of who they are with you. And I think that that's major. I think that's huge, because for some people, you know, it's just me and the camera and my light, right? So how simple can it get to just sit here and talk to a camera? It's not that simple, because now I have to then take this and edit it and upload it to millions of people across the world. So I'm putting who I am out there for you. Really? Really? And then what you do is you knock it down, or you tear it to pieces, or you shred it to pieces, or you talk about it, or you know, you make these malicious lies and spread these rumors. Like, are we 5? Is this the sandbox? We're all adults. Like, we're all, you know, we all have the same, underneath it all, we all have the same common goal, and that is to share something that we love to do, right? And in hopes that it would be received, it would be well received. Not for me to go back on my page and go over the comments to respond to comments and see, oh bitch, you should have kept your ass in the house looking like that. What? Like, did you go crawl back under your rock? You know, some people may say, well, as long as my name is in somebody's mouth, I'll never be forgotten. That may be true. You know, as long as people talk about me, then I must be relevant. That may be true too. But my question is it necessary? Why? I mean, unless you're going to say to me, Dawn, I really like that eye. Well, girl, what's that lipstick? What's the color of that lipstick? Well, who made that? Well, great job. I see you're improving from here. You know, you were here, and now 6 months later you're here. Great job. Keep up the good work. I support you 175%. Unless you ain't got something nice like that to say, don't say nothing. Like, again, you don't know what that person's journey was or is to get here in front of this camera. You don't know what that person had gone through in their lives to get where they are today. I could sit here and tell you my life story, and I mean, seriously, like I could tell you some stuff that you'd be like, what? But you know, maybe one day, you know, I'll be courageous enough like Queenii did and have a comfy dawn video. I think what Queenii did was extremely courageous, and I applaud her and commend her for what she did, because a lot of people don't have the strength and the courage to do that. So I applaud you, Queenii. Bravo, and strong J to you. Bravo. I've been a supporter of you since day one, and I will continue to support you, and I will be rocking your Lippie when it comes out, so your haters can hate while we are rocking your Lippie through City Color Cosmetics. How about that? Because I plan to buy every color. I digress. Anywho, so yeah, so you know, I just wanted to come on and make a quick video, because like I said, what I saw disturbed me, and I just don't understand how people could be so nasty and malicious. And what's your intentions? Like, what do you hope to gain from it? So you've got this one comment that's nasty amongst 100 comments that are positive. You the sore thumb sticking out. Like you the bad apple out of the bunch. So why not hop on a bandwagon and just be supportive like everybody else? Like what are you gaining? Like, do you sleep better at night just throwing jabs and darts at people? Like, is your life better because you think that you've made somebody else's life miserable? Misery loves company, honey. I say continue sipping on the hate juice, but sip on that shit in your closet somewhere. Don't try and sprinkle it on somebody else's thing. Like if you gonna sip it by yourself. Okay, because I know that there's haters that's gonna sip on hate juice. I say kudos to you, sip on your hate juice, but stop trying to give somebody a swig of your drink. Stop trying to get other people to sip on your juice. Sip on that shit by yourself. Like, come on, like, it's just so anywho, so this video will probably be up before my little makeup tutorial. I filmed this look. This is my little everyday look. Shameless plug. Yeah, my little everyday look. Again, I am new to YouTube. I am just here having fun. I love makeup, and I am hoping to reach somebody who is just starting out in makeup, as I was. I mean, I've been wearing makeup for 20 plus years. You know, I'm in my 40s, so I'm not new to this. But there are certain things that I am new to. And so, you know, I am hoping to reach those people who are in the same boat that I was 6 months ago. Because of people like Queenii, because of people like Nap Recipe, because of people like Raj Posh, because of people like Beauty by JJ. Because of these people, I have learned and grown so much in makeup. I thank them, and there are a whole bunch of other people. Sylvia, All Things Beauty by Sylvia, who hooks me up with fabulous hair. Chow! She is the best stylist on the face of the planet. I learned so much from these ladies, and never would I think to leave a negative comment on their page. They may do a look that I'm not, you know, that I don't really care for that, or not that I don't care for, that I could never rock. But I would never go on their page and go, girl, why would you put that purple with that blue? Rockets. Rockets. Why would I do that? Like, you know, it's all, for me, it's all about upliftment. And if you can't lift somebody, you know, then keep it moving. Just step off. But anywho, so thank you for listening to my rant. Again, let me know how you feel about this. Leave your comments below, over there, wherever the comments box is. I think it's over there. Leave your comments below. I'm curious to know what the makeup community thinks about this. I'm curious to know what people think about this in general. It doesn't necessarily have to be the makeup community, because I did talk about the natural hair care community as well. As you can see, I'm a natural. I've been natural for over 25 years. I do rock my wigs every now and then, but I'm a natural girl and I love my natural hair. But let me know what you think about what I said, and how you feel about it, and if you agree, because it is unfortunately sort of an epidemic. You know, you have some very successful YouTubers out there, very successful, and they're successful for a reason, right? And the majority of those successful YouTubers aren't of this persuasion. Think about that. Holla at your girl. Love you guys. Bye.